9 by 9 and 3 by 3, in search of her kidnapped husband, Una von Beck, and the mammoth-riding shaman, White Crow, must cross Hiawatha's land of legend to a fabled Golden City. Hello and welcome to Liam's Lyceum. I'm your host, Liam, aka Hemvar, and today I'll be doing a spoiler-free review of Michael Moorcock's The Skrayling Tree. Tree is a 2004 novel and book 2 in the Dreamquest trilogy by Michael Moorcock. It is about the albino Ulrich, who is a version of Elric of Melniboné, and of course it is also about Una, Una being Ulrich's wife. So Una is actually the point of view for the start, and this is again in first person. So the war is over, the Nazis were defeated, Ulrich and Una now live in America. Which we learn technically at the end of book 1. So there is a huge mixing of native and European folklore here. In fact, I would say it's very American fantasy because of that. And so this is divided into 3 parts, which Una, Elric, and Ulrich are not together most of the time. There are some tragic things here, more so than in the first book. This one is a lot weirder in some sense. It's got some more Eternal Champion stuff and multiverse stuff going on, but I didn't find it as cool and as gripping as the first book. So we do have some stuff that really I thought was interesting though, and it somewhat reminds me of something like Witchy War series by DJ Butler, just that cool mixing of almost a historical fantasy, but since this takes place shortly after World War II, I guess it's almost contemporary in that sense as well though. So I also have a character called Tristaloon, which is just the French version of Moonglum, and you know it's like an aspect of Moonglum as well. It's literally just the same thing in French. In fact, that's what Moonglum is called in the French versions, so I don't know how they translated that from this one into French. So it's also cool that we have Samaria given as a name for North America, especially, and one more of the interesting characters was Shah Shun, Lord of the Winds, who I'm interested to know if Moorcock pulled that from somewhere else. But I think another cool part with Elric's story is that he's like traveling through time, and he goes through like the Vikings, in the Middle Ages, which is pretty funny and pretty cool at the same time. But overall, I don't have a lot to say about this one besides the fact that it's really trippy. I know a lot of fans of the normal Elric series and the Eternal Champion stuff don't really like this series, but I think it's just pretty simple fun. They are a little long, but I mean, I don't know. I guess that was kind of more of the novel length that was being published around the time Moorcock wrote these, so I don't know if he had much that he could do about that. So anyways, this has been my thoughts on the Skrayling Tree. This is Liam's Lyceum. I'll catch you next time.